Welcome back to another transformative episode of the Growthinity live stream interview series, where purpose meets leadership and vision is turned into meaningful action. I'm Danessa Arbas, and I'm truly honored to welcome our growing global community tuning in from across the Philippines, Dubai, South Africa, India, the UK, and beyond. Thank you for showing up today, not just to watch, but to grow. Before we begin, go ahead and drop in the comments where you're watching from. We'd love to celebrate the diversity of this vibrant community. And don't forget, this is a live conversation, so feel free to post your questions and insights in the chat as we go. We'll try to answer as many as we can throughout the session. Now let's dive into episode 7, where we'll uncover one of the most powerful yet misunderstood tools in business: magnetic marketing, how to attract clients instead of chasing them. In a world overflowing with noise and competition, it's no longer just about being seen, it's about being remembered. Today's topic will challenge the old grind of constantly chasing leads and instead reveal how to create irresistible value that naturally draws the right people to your business or brand. We'll explore the mindset shifts, the branding strategies, and authentic connections that turn your presence into a magnet, not a megaphone. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a freelancer, or a purpose driven leader, this session will give you practical, heart-centered tools to grow your impact without burnout. We are honored to have Mubin Zaman from Dubai today.
Hello, Donisa. Hello, everyone.
Hello, good afternoon, Mubin. Let me describe who Mubin is and why he is on our platform this afternoon. Mubin is an established entrepreneur, coach, consultant, and marketing enthusiast. He has been working closely with young and passionate leaders to help them in their personal development and business as a whole. His ability to motivate people and encourage them to become the best version of themselves is unique. His key focused area is mindset development. He believes that a human can achieve anything in his life by following the step by step blueprint. He always teaches about abundance in everything we have and loves to go the extra miles whenever possible. He has done a Master in Business Administration in addition to other certifications he completed, such as Neuro Linguistic Programming Master Practitioner, Mind Power Graduation, Digital Marketing Diploma, and Certified Client Acquisition Expert. He believes in the think big, aim high approach. He is the founder and CEO of Cocoon Digital Media LLC, a Dubai-based digital marketing agency. He has also partnered with a couple of startups, helping them in their business growth. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mubin Zaman this afternoon or morning, maybe to you. Mubin, how are you feeling this afternoon in the Philippines?
Wow, Donisa, that's so awesome and heavy. Such a lovely introduction. I'm really happy and glad to be a part of this community. And yeah, it's morning here, and I think for you it's afternoon. So everybody, good morning from Dubai. And yeah, looking forward to this session. Yeah. And I'm feeling so excited after this lovely, lovely introduction, Don.
Yes, indeed, because Mubin is a good friend of mine. We've known each other for over 5 years, Mubin, right? And he's true. Indeed, he's telling the truth when he said he goes an extra mile to help people, because I was one of those I would say friends, and if not clients, whom he extended help related to this topic that we'll be talking this afternoon. So Mubin, let's just cut to the chase. Tell us, what does magnetic marketing mean to you?
Well, to me, it's all about attracting the right people who will get the maximum benefit out of your product or services. It's not about chasing the next big thing. It's not about providing your solution or your services to everybody on the planet. It's about positioning yourself in a way that people will start coming to you, and
Oh,
they start coming to you like pre-sold, like they want to work with you, and they will find the reasons to convince themselves that they want to work with you. So that's the beauty of it.
Oh, wonderful. That's exciting. So, for those who are watching us, this topic is really for you, especially with the advent of technology and with the use of social media. Now, how is it different from traditional marketing approaches that focus on chasing leads? We want to understand this deeper.
This is very funny. Nowadays you will find many different entrepreneurs, founders, and business owners. They are thinking like traditional marketing feels like begging for the attention. There's so much noise everywhere when you open your Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook. So there is noise everywhere. Like people are calling you, they are pushing ads, there's some random DMs coming to you every single day. I must say, like, every single person has been going through this noisy stuff everywhere. So magnetic marketing basically flips this thing. So you position yourself as a solution provider, as like you're solving the real problem that exists in the market. Then you create so much clarity and credibility that your ideal clients will come to you pre-sold. So that's the difference. Like, it's not about calling random people, it's not about sending lots of DMs, or like just reaching out everybody with the luck that somebody will come back to you. So this magnetic marketing is totally opposite of this traditional marketing. And by the
Wow.
way, it also saves lots of energy. For example, if you make your target to, let's just send 100 DMs every day, then it's so much energy consuming and time consuming. So with magnetic marketing, you, rather than chasing everyone, you ask your right and ideal clients to come back to you. So that's the beauty of it.
Thank you so much, Mubin. But I want us to go deeper into this topic. Why is delivering real value so crucial in attracting clients? So when you said real value, correct me if I'm wrong, Mubin, but the way I understood it, you mean you become a problem, a solution, sorry, you're a solution provider to a particular problem. And why is this important? You deliver this, you convey this.
Well, in my personal opinion, because this value builds the trust. In today's noisy world, people don't buy just because you are loud. They buy because you help them. And even before money exchange hands, when your current content, your insights and tools make someone's life easier, they remember you. And when it's time to buy, you are the only name in their mind. So first of all, as you might have heard, like, first they will like you, then they will trust you, and they will buy from you. So this is very important, to deliver the real value at the front, so that people will start trusting you. you know
I
so that's
like
that's the
that.
that's the real game. Yeah.
I like that. You said something very powerful earlier. You are the real deal. They will remember you because they know you can solve their problem with clarity. That's beautiful. So can you share an example where value-driven marketing made a difference in your business or with a client? By the way, I'd like to thank Joseph Lloyd Arbon, who is watching us from the Philippines. Yeah, he's also a good friend of mine. And we have uh, Jean Castillon from New Zealand. And then we have correct me if I hope I got I pronounced your name correctly. Jagen, Gajendra Akar. Please let us know where you are watching us from. And of course, we also have Miraya, who is our avid viewer every session. Yes, I will repeat my question. Can you share an example where value-driven marketing made a difference in your business or with a client?
Yeah, well, I remember one example when I was working with one of the dentists here in Dubai. They were struggling with the quality leads. They were spending heavily on the paid ads, like Meta ads. But instead of more ads, we shifted to value and educational driven reels and content on their social media. Like, we created their social media content based on emotion, like how the person came to their clinic, he was suffering with toothache and all, and then how he solved this problem, and we started showing this thing on the social media. And then we started coming up with the, yeah, am I audible now?
Yes, you're audible. Yes, we can hear
Okay.
you.
Yeah, perfect. And then we also started coming up with the like educational content, like what should you do, how should you do the brushing your teeth, how many hours should you brush your teeth before going to bed, like this kind of a small tips and education that was really helping an ordinary person to how to take care of your tooth health, you know. So like this, we started developing the content, and it double, or I would say the triple the leads for their clinic. And within like 3 months, they started getting so many leads that they have to hire a new doctor. So that's our like one of the very recent case study where we help somebody with this magnetic marketing. You know, I'm a big fan of posting real stories, educational content, valuable content on social media so that right people start coming to you.
I love what you said earlier. You know, instead of just how do you call that, solid, instead of solid selling, hard selling, what you do is you educate the community, right? You educate your target audience. That's beautiful. I also would like to acknowledge Queenie Monte de Ramos for watching. Thank you for tuning in this afternoon. Yes, I hope so far, you know, our viewers, our listeners, and even those who will watch this recording in the future, because not only will we post this on our Facebook, but you can view this on our YouTube channel, and we'll be sharing the link later on. So that is very valuable, Mubin. I'll take note of that. That's really good, huh? All right. So now, how do you go about, so let's say that's very easy, no? Like if you're a dentist, you know, people, all of us need actually dental care. But there are certain products that or services that would require a target audience. Now, based on your background and experience in marketing, how do you go about identifying your ideal client or target audience? Like let's say even clothes, you know, people are into they have online shop, but how will you know that these are the kind of people who will buy your clothes or your branding? Please give us some tips.
That's an amazing question, and I always love this question wherever I go, wherever I speak. You know, people ask me this question. It's very common and it's very logical as well. You know, if somebody is starting something new, they have not much idea about their target audience. So it's very simple. You just ask three questions. You know, you ask yourself three questions, and it will give you the answers. So the number one question you must ask yourself is, who do I love working with? You know,
Okay.
so what
Can I
type
take
of
that down?
people?
Yes, okay.
Yeah, so who do I love working with? So as a person, I have my values, you know, my personal values and then business values. So who do I love working with? So always want to work with energetic people who love positivity, who brings something on the table. Not only I should be bring something on the table, you know. So I always ask myself whether this person, this potential lead is the right fit for my business, you know. So I always sort my own clients the way like whether it is a good fit for both of us, you know. That's the first question. The second question, I would say, like, who needs what I offer and can afford it. So it's not about who needs, but also he or she should be able to afford my services, you know, because I am providing my time, I'm providing my energy, so it should be an exchange of something. So somebody else also should provide me something, which is in business case is always a money, you know. So who needs what I offer and whether he or she can afford it. So that's the second question you must ask yourself. And the third one is like the best one. If you focus on this thing, this one thing, it will change the entire game for you, for your business, for your services, you know. So this third question is, who gets the best results from my work? So whatever solution you are providing, whatever services you are providing, or whatever product you are selling, online, offline, anywhere, you know. So who are the best type of people who will get the best result or maximum results from your product and services? If you ask these three questions from yourself before pitching or before going out to the market with your product or services, you will find the answer. It's that easy, you know. You don't have to go anywhere. Just ask yourself because
Moving.
you are the best person. Yeah.
Do you believe that this is the seventh episode of our live stream? But it's today is my first first time to jot down notes seriously and I put it on my diary. I asked those three questions. Those are powerful.
Yes.
Those are powerful, really. And I can really vouch you, my viewers, Mubin is really good at what he does. Yeah, that's why he is on this platform. We only invite experts here. They know what they are talking. They can deliver it. It's not just, it's not that they read it from the book, but it's really the thing that they've been doing for quite some time. I'd like to acknowledge Mom Edna Montes Balauro. Yes, I think Mom Edna is a realtor in the Philippines. So this topic, Mom, is also good for you, Mom, and for our viewers, especially those who are leading teams. All right, so thank you for that, Mubin. Let's proceed. No, I'm getting just energized with the topic this afternoon. What are some? Okay, I believe you've answered this already. Because like answer the three questions. Now, how can businesses ensure their content speaks directly to their ideal audience? Because you've already, the three questions I believe are very practical, easy to understand, and I believe these are effective for as long as you got the right answer. Now, how can we know? Because sometimes, it's different when you try to understand this question. You can answer the question, you write down the notes, but then when you translate that into a content and you post on your page, probably business page, still it doesn't deliver the message or the value that you want to give to your ideal clients. So please help us. How can we know that we are speaking directly to our target audience?
Okay, so there are two parts of this question, I would say. So how can we notice like whether we are speaking to our audience directly? It's simple. I will summarize in 4 words. Talk less, listen more.
I
Yeah,
love it.
I will repeat myself. Talk less, listen more. So you must spend time with your past customers or existing customer or the user of your product or services. The more you listen to your existing customers or past customers, you will come up with the pain they are suffering from, and you will also get to know that what type of transformation they are looking for. So
Mhm.
it's never about your product or services or your processes or the features. It's never about that thing. It's not about what you are selling. It's about like what results they will get after using your product and services. So you must ask your existing clients or past clients like what are their pain points, and after using your services, where they have come, what type of transformation they have got, and now where they are. So if you listen more and talk less, that's the beginning of the content creation, and that's so easy. We try to make this process very complicated, but it's so easy. So if you ask three questions, what are the pain areas of your clients, and they answer you three questions, then you will have three pieces of content ready. You just go
Okay.
on camera and say like, okay, I talked to my clients, he said I'm suffering from ABCD, and here's my solution ABCD. Here you go, your one reel is ready. So with one interaction of one customer, you will have like three, four, five content ready, and that's what other people will resonate. Yeah, this is the same problem I'm facing. I should go to Mubin to ask about this. So this is first part of your question that you are asking. The second part is like you are asking how can we make sure that our content is effective, or I would say the most effective, in order to attract more and more clients. So there are many ways to do that. How I have simplified for my own use, the way I have been using it is, number one is storytelling content. So you tell about what the real results your clients have got from you or after using your product and services, and
Mm.
you may also tell them about the struggles they have been facing, and then you chip in your input, and then the life has transformed. So these all about storytelling. There is no right or wrong way to tell any story, but you should be authentic and tell the story in your own ways. Whatever language you use, whatever camera, mobile phone you use, whatever the location you are present in, do not make these things roadblocker in your journey. So I always say to like everybody whoever comes to me, and I personally so much believe into it, like start wherever you are with whatever you have. So if you want to start attracting clients, you must start wherever you are with whatever you have, and start telling stories, the real results that people have found after contacting you, after utilizing your services. The second part of this most effective content strategy, the number one part is storytelling. The second part could be problem solving content, like where I literally solve a small problem for free. For example, if like I'm expert in this online marketing space, so I can make one video that how can you uh, start running ads on Facebook. So that one small like 30 seconds video, it's a free gift for my audience where I'm solving the problem for somebody who does not know how to run ads on Facebook. So there are small content. You must be better knowing your product and services. So you prepare a content for your product or services free of cost and solve one small problem. So that's the second part of content creation, what we call it problem solving content. The third part is behind the scenes content. So you record yourself doing something productive. You record yourself helping somebody and taking him out from one place to another place. So how you work, where you work, what type of people you work, how does your day look like. So if like these are small things, this is just the guideline that I have created for myself, and I would like to share with all the people listening to this uh, session. And it's my way of giving back to the society. So if you just want your content to be most effective to attract more and more clients, you focus on storytelling, problem solving, and behind the scenes. Just keep it simple. There could be thousands of other ways, but start wherever you are with whatever you have. So maybe
That's
before attending this session, you don't know about this thing, but now you know it. So keep it flowing.
That's very beautiful, Mubin, and very digestible, comprehensible. Um, I'd like to, yeah, I'd like to raise this question from Edna Montes Valoria. She is watching us from Cebu. So Cebu is an island from where it's another island because I'm from Negros Island and she is now in Cebu. I think she came in a little bit late. She's asking what is magnetic marketing, if you could define it for her. And I also would like to acknowledge Domino Arbas. He's my brother who is based in New Zealand and he has his own business as well. He's into electrical service and I think they have their own online store. So this session is also good for you. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, moving. Just a recap on
Yeah.
what is magnetic marketing.
Perfect. So magnetic marketing is all about attracting the right type of people who will get the maximum benefit out of your product and services. You know, so you attract the clients that you would like to work rather than chasing every single person on the earth with the expectation of somebody will click and somebody will buy from you. So that's the difference.
Okay. So just finding the right client, you know how to attract them.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I have a very interesting question. Now we're into the technique, the strategy parts, because we understand that before we even sell our products or services to our target audience, it's important that they trust us first, right? So, what are some strategies for building authentic relationships with potential clients online or offline?
Well, I would say trust is everything. Trust reduces resistance. A client who trusts you does not negotiate with you on pricing. That's a very heavy statement, I would say, and I can vouch for it based on my personal experience. So a client who trusts you does not negotiate your price. So that's very beautiful. If you would like, I will explain it more. And they look for ways to work with you because we are so comfortable with someone whom we trust, right? Compared to somebody we don't know and he's trying to sell us something. To trust is not built through a fancy website, or it's about the consistent, it's always about the consistency, the care, the pain you share with them, the journey, the truth that you show, like how can exactly this person get builds a trust with you. So trust is the starts of everything, because money exchange hands well later stage of the transaction overall, but trust is the first thing. And as I just mentioned earlier, first they will like you. So like you in a way like how you appear, like your personality before even you talk something, so first they will like you, then they will trust you, and then they will buy from you. So trust is the core of any type of transaction in this world. So you must first start how you can build trust, and if we go to this how part, then it's very very like detailed discussion that we can go into. Like, first thing, you should be yourself. You should not try to become somebody else, because everybody is different on this planet earth. You might have some values, you might have your own personality, the way you think, the way you speak, the way you write, so you show yourself as you are the real person, and there is no one other than you. So if you start showing up the way you are, people will start trusting you, because you are not trying to be somebody, so that's the core point of this trust building thing.
Thank you so much, Mubin. I think that was very insightful, and there's so much depth in what you said, and as well as it's also practical. You know, I hope at this point our viewers, or even those who will view this recording in the near future, you take those words really seriously, because it may sound simple, but when you apply them, you will understand the power of those of the wisdom that is being shared here. So, Mubin, I'm just curious, what are some common mistakes people make when presenting their offers?
See, there could be some common mistakes that people is like, for example, I have received many calls or the messages where people say, "Hi, I'm so and so, and we are providing so and so services. If you are interested, please contact me." So it's like talking too much. They are always focused on themselves, and they are also just trying to sell you. They are not really, what I would say, like, they are not really passionate about knowing you. They are not really, they do not care, like, how, whether you are the right person, whether it is the right time. They just start calling you, sending you messages, and start talking about their product and services. So this is the first common mistake that people are doing it. And the second mistake, which I have personally found out with many different people, especially in sales and marketing background, then they are making this process very complicated. Sometimes we have simple product or simple service. Like, uh, there is a way to explain your service or product, but sometimes people make it so complicated that your ideal customers cannot comprehend. And then they start, "Okay, thank you, I will return to you, I will look into it, please send me your company profile, or call me after 2 days, or send me an email, and I will get back to you." So they just try to avoid you and stop that conversation, because their mind cannot comprehend what you are trying to say, or what
Mm.
product or service you are trying to pitch them, because you have made it so complicated. So that's the second common mistake what I have personally felt during all these years into this space. And the third one I would say is like selling too early. You know,
Mm,
so for example, if you are meeting somebody first time,
mm,
and within first 5 minutes, "Hello sir, hi, how are you? Yeah, it's good to be here. Are you ready? Can we start?" Okay, and then they start, "We have this software, we have this solution, we do this, we do this, our clients do like that, it starts from $2,000, this and that." Like, they, like, within 5 minutes, this start selling, which is not the right strategy. So these are the three common mistakes that I would say people are doing it very often, and they don't know even what they are doing it. So they are talking too much, they are making it complicated, and they are selling too early.
mm. That is powerful. Because sometimes, movie, especially those who are in the marketing department, they think of people as numbers, so they need to hit targets, and in the process, they lose their target audience, right? Sorry, target clients, no. So I think this strategy, this approach may sound slow, or it takes time, but actually, it's the faster way to attract clients. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did I say it
Yes,
right,
yes,
Vin?
it
It
is,
may
it
sound
is.
slow, but actually, it's the faster way to attract clients.
Yeah. And in fact, I would like to share one more thing. For example, if you have a 1 hour meeting with your potential customer, you know, So in first hour, how do you start? So I would like to give this small tip to all the audience who all are watching us. Thank you for being with us this morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you are joining from. So, if 1 hour of meeting, you have your somebody whom you are meeting very first time in the life. So first 20 minutes at least, you just build the reputation with it, like build the rapport with this person. You talk about the business, you talk about the person, you talk about the background, what he has done in life, what he has achieved in life, and listen very closely. He will give you some pointers so that you can start noting down the pain point or the struggle he's going through right now. So first 20 minutes, if you build rapport with that person, rest of the like 40 minutes will be so easy on you. And then another 20 minutes you can talk about the not the product, not the feature, but the transformation. So this
Mm,
person is not interested to listen about your product or features of your product, or the
right.
service. Like, he is not interested at all. Like, if you are solving this problem, so what is your process? Like, what you do day one, day two, day three. He's not interested at all. He is just thinking about how he will get benefit after using your product and services. So if he wants to listen that thing, the transformation, for example, if he works with you, then where he will be after 3 months. So you talk about where he will be after 3 months only. You don't talk about that first month we do this, second month we do this, third month we do this. No, you just talk about, sir, if we work together, you will have your new office, you will have 10 more members, you will have 200 plus leads. So just talk about the transformation, the outcome. Nobody is looking for output. Everybody is just focusing on outcome, like how it will get benefit to me, whether he is the CEO, he's the founder, he's the marketing manager, procurement manager. Look, everybody loves himself first. That's the first criteria. So if you make him understand how he personally, forget about the company, how his life personally, maybe he's spending 10 hours every day. After working with you, he will be working only 4 hours every day. So you just try to talk about that transformation. If you are able to talk about this transformation for another 20 minutes, then this sale part would be so easy. And
Mm,
then the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you talk about, if you are okay, I can send you the contract. Let's start working together. So that's how the overall conversation should be in real life. And that's how
mm,
we all do with our friends. When we meet somebody, we talk about, hey, how are you? How's everything? Your family, your mother, how's the weather? You build rapport with us. We do not talk about like, okay, I do this and I want to, pitch this service to you. And if you are interested, send me. If not, okay, thank you so much. We don't do like this. So other side of the table is also a person, is also an human, right? He
mm.
has limited time. He has family to take care. He has staff to manage. So he's going through so many things. So if you focus on this one thing, it will be so effective for anybody who is listening this session right now or even in future.
Thank you so much, Mubin. I'm actually learning a lot, and I really see where you are leading us, and it's such a, how do you call it, a privilege for us to hear this from you. Um, Thank you so much for your invaluable insights and time, shared on this platform. So I'm really hoping our viewers right now and even in the future are really enjoying as well the session. Please feel free to drop your questions if you have any, your comments. And I'm sure there are others out there. Maybe in the future, if you have questions, just feel free to drop it on the comments and then we'll get back to you and inform Mubin about it and give you the answer down the line. All right. So moving forward, okay. So can you give us just review? Let's just review Mubin. What are the three quick tips for someone just starting with magnetic marketing? So let's say probably this person has been doing the traditional approach and now we need to flip the script. We need to change it. We need to shift the mind. So what are three tips that we can do after listening to this and then we can change it starting today?
Well, first and foremost thing is it's not generalization.
Mm,
So magnetic marketing is not generalization.
Mm.
Specific is terrific, you know. So you must nail down your ideal customer profile. Without that, magnetic marketing cannot be started.
Mm.
What does it mean? Like you exactly know what your ideal customer look like, their age bracket, their family background, their income status, their daily routine, the problem they are going through right now in their market, the challenges they are facing right now. And most of the time, and I was speaking about this specific thing like last month as well somewhere. So they asked me, no, if I will like narrow down my market, then I will lose the market share and other people will not come to you. No,
Yeah.
it's not like, you know, magnetic marketing will attract the right people to you. It will save a lot of time. Do not think like other people will not come to you. They will eventually not come to you. Even if they come to you, they will ask the price and they will go, because they are not looking for that specific solution.
Mm.
But if you narrow down your ideal customer profile, which we call ICP, ideal customer profile, if you narrow it down exactly, like whether he's a male or female or both, what's their age bracket, what's their family status, whether do they have kids or not, whether their kids are going to school or not, whether they are working 9 to 5 or they are working 24/7, all these things you must note it down. You will have so much content to produce, because
Mm.
magnetic marketing is all about content marketing. You start putting up content on digital platforms, so that whoever will see your content, he will resonate with you, like, oh yeah, this problem I have been facing, let me talk to this person, and then he will solve my problem. So magnetic marketing is specific marketing where we attract specific type of clients only. And the idea of the funnel is like you pull in all these random people, and then slowly gradually they filter in, and then what you get is only qualified and very relevant people, because your product or service is also specific to some market. It cannot provide the same results to everybody,
Mm.
right? So for example, if you are a business consultant, you are working with business owners who are into manufacturing industry. So if
Mm.
some service industry person will come to you, even you
Mm.
provide your solution to him, but he will not get the same benefits, because your solution is specific to manufacturing industry. So
Mm.
similarly, you must know your product and services, and then produce the right type of content with the right type of people who will attract to you. So magnetic marketing is all about specificity. It's not about generalization.
That's very clear. Generalization versus specificity.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Okay. So I hope those who are watching us are noting that. Again, feel free to drop your comments, or if you have any questions, we are pleased. Mubin is here to answer us. You already get free consultation from him at this very moment. So yeah, moving forward. We are almost closing. So please, if you have questions, immediately drop them on the comment section. We have a few minutes left. So Mubin, what's one thing listeners can implement today? So right now, you gave us the 3 tips, and right now, after listening to this session, that they can start doing.
Yeah, so 3 tips, you must note it down. Number one is know exactly what you want to attract. And we all know at least to some part of law of attraction. So what we perceive we attract in our life. So know exactly what you want to attract. This is number one thing you must implement today. Then start solving one tiny problem publicly. This is very important. So you have a whole solution that can bring transformation to your ideal customers, but take one small tiny problem that you can solve it today, make a video and put it on social media. That's the one takeaway you can have it from this session. And then show up like the expert you already are, imperfect but helpful. So
Mm.
nobody is looking for perfection. Even whatever we do, whatever we try, we cannot be perfect. We cannot label ourselves as perfect. So imperfect is fine, but helpful. So you start showing the genuine interest into the problem of your ideal customers. you will start attracting those people with the problem, and then there you go, you have a solution. They will start buying from you. So know exactly who you want to attract. Start solving one tiny problem publicly today and show up like the expert you are. Forget about perfection. Be imperfect but helpful. So these are the three steps I would say they can implement it today.
Thank you so much, Mubin. You know what? Listening to you, actually, there are a few things running in my head because I believe there are experts out there. They are very skillful. It could be, there are really people who are skillful, but they struggle to find the right clients. They struggle to, sell their services. And I think this session now explains why, because they don't know how to market themselves. They don't know how to market themselves, and they go into hard selling immediately. And then when they don't get the client, they get frustrated, they get disappointed, and then they start questioning themselves, right? If they're good enough. Hey, you are good enough. It's just that you need the right approach. And more often than not, people would leave it to fate. Maybe this is what fate is this is my fate in life. Maybe I'm not destined to be great. But no, you are destined to be great. You just have to learn the right approach. So, Mobin, before we're closing the session this afternoon, um, I believe our discussion is really very insightful. And any final thoughts or encouragement for business owners looking to make their marketing magnetic? And yeah, your final thoughts. And please let our audience know how to connect with you or learn more about your work.
Yeah, so one final thought I would say, again, that's my favorite quote, and I would repeat it now, that start wherever you are with whatever you have. Don't try to make it complicated. Just keep it simple, but keep it flow. Daily consistent step will help you to move very fast, rather than you try to be perfect and try to gather all the information, all these steps, and then you will launch. No, just start with whatever you have. Start it today, write it down, and please, 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 marketing is also is like one of the crucial component. As Tony Robbins says, there are only two functions in the business: marketing and innovations. So you must spend time, you must sit down with paper and pencil and write it down, like what exactly you are going to do in marketing, because we are good in our product and services, we are founders, we are business owners, but we really don't care about marketing. But marketing is something that will grow your business. So start writing it down, start what exactly you want, so that you will send the right vibes to the nature that this is what you want, and then the nature will start attracting and helping you, because this is something you have written it down and now you are looking for it. So please spend some time, develop your marketing plan, and then start implementing. And just one small thing every single day, like you once you will look behind after 3 months or 6 months, you will see like how much you have accomplished in last 3 months and 6 months. So that's my small 2 cents contribution towards this thing. And yeah, if and you or anyone else who is watching this session, if they want to connect with me, the best platform is LinkedIn and Instagram. That these are the two platforms which I use the most. So you can just go to Mubin Zaman Official. That's my Instagram account, or just go to Google and type Mubin Zaman, and you will find me almost everywhere. I would say I'm the published author on Amazon as well. My book is Beyond the Business. You can buy that book as well. And yeah, just Google it for me. I think I have done a good work in terms of Google ranking, so at least you will find me somewhere.
That's beautiful. Mubin, thank you so much for your invaluable time. As we wrap up today's episode, remember this: your value doesn't come from how loudly you chase, but how clearly you serve. Magnetic marketing isn't about manipulation, it's about alignment. When your message resonates with authenticity, the right clients will find you. Thank you to everyone who joined us live and engaged. Oh, yeah, conversation. Thank you for raising a few questions. And if you found today's session valuable, don't forget to like, share, and tag someone who needs to hear this. We'll see you again in our next episode of the Growthinity live stream interview series. Until then, Keep leading with purpose, building with passion, and serving with strategy. Once again, Mubin, thank you so much. See you soon and stay magnetic. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye.